I love it. I still find the style of animation a little bit peculiar, but No Service as a little narrative I thought was absolutely adorable. So I recently reviewed Croissant de Triomphe, which was the first of the new 21st century Mickey Mouse shorts that I'd seen, and I mentioned in there that I enjoyed the narrative, but the animation is a bit weird because Mickey just looks like they're trying to make him classic, but with a contemporary twist. And therefore, he doesn't really look like Mickey Mouse, as we've seen him before. He looks like a pencil drawing of Mickey. So I'm still getting used to the style, but Donald in this looked fabulous. And something I love is when other characters wear other characters' costumes. Really long story short, about 15 years ago there was a range of McDonald's Happy Meal toys where all of the Winnie the Pooh characters were dressed up as Tigger. And I swear it's the best thing I've ever seen. So to have some clothes being mixed up between the characters here made me a little bit happy. To make a long story short, Mickey and Donald are meeting Daisy and Minnie. They decide to surprise them with a picnic by going into Goofy's shop, burger joint, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but they go into little Goofy's diner, and Goofy points to a sign that says, if you don't have any shirt and you don't have any shoes, no service. Now, I don't know why they decided to not mention the pants, because Donald doesn't have any. But I like the fact that they pointed out that Mickey wasn't wearing a shirt, and obviously Donald's not got any shoes on. So they both go back outside, and they decide that to get around this, one of them needs to just wear all of the clothes. But they fight over how that's going to happen, and I won't say who wins, but at one point, at least one of the characters is wearing both Donald's shirt, Mickey's shorts, Mickey's shoes, and it's absolutely fantastic, and it's utterly brilliant. Donald is mischievous in this. He's a little bit sneaky. Mickey is adorable. There's one really bad bit of animation, though, where Mickey is outside, and I won't say why, but he is sneaking behind, like, a fence. And you can see that this fence is made of metal with gaps in it, so you could see through the fence. It's usually how fences work. But when Mickey goes behind it, he becomes invisible. And I don't know if they just did that because it would have been too difficult, which would have been quite complicated to put Mickey in bits behind it. But it just felt really off-putting. And I know that a lot of this is not meant to be taken that seriously, but I just thought it felt really lazy. Maybe they were going for comedic effect, a little bit of irony. But it just felt lazy, and that bit of it kind of pulled me out of the moment. But aside from that, I'm getting used to this animation style. Donald, I thought, looked brilliant. Goofy, not so much. He's in fitting with the rest of the style, but I felt like he looked a little bit peculiar and just a bit off-putting or unnerving, to be honest. Daisy and Minnie actually looked really great. We met Minnie in Croissant de Triomphe, and Daisy, of course, but not in so much detail. I really liked it. I definitely preferred it to the first one, partly because I love Donald. Donald Duck is definitely one of my favourites. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's definitely worth watching. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I think it's one you might enjoy quite a bit. No Service, from start to finish, really had me engaged.